Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is all about you lovely Leos. That's right, we're using this beautiful card from the Vice Versa Tarot as your signifier. This is the Strength card. This is your card in the Major Arcana, and it speaks of having inner strength. On the back, because this is the Vice Versa Tarot, this side speaks of going through battles, tribulations, difficult times, and this card is reminding you that you have the strength to get through it. Hang in there, as well as there is an angel on your side. There is someone who is willing to fight with and for you. I love this card, and I feel like it fits the Leos in my life so very well, so I decided to use it as your signifier. Before I hop into this, I'm going to take a moment to ask that if you like these readings, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that bell icon so you can be notified of when I upload. And most definitely, my favorite part of all, drop me a line down below. I love talking with you guys. When I'm going through rough times, just even a single smiley emoji or a sunflower, some of you guys, I know you by your emojis, as well as your names. So when I see your names, I see your emojis, it brings a smile to my face. And it just reminds me of how many awesome people I have out there. So I want to thank you all for everything you do to help me out. And let's get into this, Leo. Pile number 1 is represented by a superb Druzy. Almost as superb as you all are. And the Tarot of Haunted House by Sasha and Mirco Pierfederici. That's the kind of artwork you can see in this deck. So, pile number 1, Tarot of Haunted House, and superb Druzy. Pile number 2 is represented by a large piece of Pyrite, and the Ghost Tarot by Davide Corsi. Here's the back of the deck, and a representation of the cards you'll see inside. Here's the Queen of Cups. So pile number 2, Ghost Tarot, and the Pyrite. Pile number 3 is represented by a Goldstone and the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. And there's the back of the deck. A representation of the art within with the 5 of Swords. Victory, but at what cost? So, pile number 3, the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot by Wright and Eugene Smith, and the Goldstone. So go ahead and take a moment and resonate on which pile feels right for you. And while you're doing that, I just want to thank you once again, Leo, for just being the amazing people that you are. You make this world better. You really do. And I appreciate you for it. You guys are really amazing leaders within your communities. You encourage people, you help people, and you make my life brighter. I don't know what I'd do without my Leo friends. You guys are the funniest, the wittiest, and just amazing. So thank you for being you, Leo. All right, let's get started. If you need a bit more time, go ahead and pause that video. And I'm going to pull Tarot of Haunted House, my pile number 1, superb Druzy Leos. Let us see what October of 2020 has in store for you guys. Hopefully it's some good things. You guys are some amazing people who really care about others, who do your best to help the people around you in every way, and you are not afraid to step up and take on whatever tasks you need to take on to make things a little bit better for the people in your life. And that makes you amazing. All right. So hopefully August and September have been treating you well. We have a jumper. Oh, we have the Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who is really good with money, who is good with the material. She knows how to deal with animals and plants and the world around her. She can kind of make money out of nothing or anything. And she's sort of kind of a badass. And then we have the Hierophant here. This could be someone that you have a relationship with, either a working relationship or a relationship. This could also be your boss. Don't go for your boss, people. It's not a wise move. Oh dear. All right. Keeping the upside down cards upside down. Actually, kind of more went like this, didn't it? I apologize. Okay. This is also a card of an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And under the deck, we have the Five of Wands, a card of fighting. This is the energy of October for you is going to be one of conflict resolution. And why do I say conflict resolution? Well, underneath you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the happy family card. It is the having enough card, being able to, you know, having the finances you need to do the things you want to do. So, I'm just going to let these guys show. Five of Wands is typically a card of conflict. A card of fighting, people not getting along, right? But these people aren't about, they're about to hit each other. But over here you have the Ten of Wands. You're putting this burden down. So you're being more solid and dependable, or someone in your life is being more solid and dependable, and that is causing you to put a burden down within a relationship or within a friendship, kind of. Well, friendships are relationships too, but there's something that you've kind of been waffling about. You've been in, you've been out, you've been in, you've been out. You need to go inside yourself and decide if this is something you want to do. That may be what this conflict is. This conflict for you could be figuring out what you want to do in this situation. We have the Ten of Pentacles underneath, but what I'm seeing here is, for some of you, you're looking for a job. You want something solid and dependable that you can count on, that you can rely on, that will be there for you, but will also inspire you to do things you want to do and not be an authoritative mess where you're constantly feeling like you're carrying a burden. You want a relationship with your boss that's kind of where they're not standing over your shoulder, but they let you go. They give you freedom of creativity to run and play and do the things you want to do. And you're kind of going inside yourself right now to figure out excuse me, guys. You're kind of going inside yourselves to figure out where you want to go, what you want for your life. What burdens can you put down to make your life easier, make your life better, make your life a little more unfettered, a little freer, a little less complicated, a little happier, but also more solid. And I feel like October has you stopping and like stepping back from things to really take a look at where you're going and what you're doing. Really take a look at the battles that you're fighting and if they're worth it. Really take a look at the burdens that you're carrying, where you can put down those burdens, who you can get to help with those burdens, and really examining your relationship within yourself and in your family group, or, friend or work group. I do feel like there is something exciting in your life, something you're seriously excited by, that you need to do some research on, because you've got to make sure, if you're fighting with people or compromising with people or whatever this is, that you are well researched on whatever it is that you're talking about. That way you don't look foolish or foolhardy. My mom always told me, never speak up unless you know completely what they're talking about, or ask questions and learn. Sometimes if two people are fighting and having a debate and you come in and ask questions, you can help those people better see and understand how the other person thinks, which can totally diffuse the situation in and of itself. This is one of those, you know, get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar situations. So let's see what the Halloween Oracle cards, what advice they have to offer you. Oof, all right. Well, we got midnight, the most magical hour of all. Some of you may be pulling some late nights, working hard, trying to get the things that you want to get for yourselves. The bottom of your deck is infinite possibility. Skull of stars. And then the graveyard. Unnecessary fear. Okay, so that may be the burden that you're carrying. You may be afraid about something. Some of you may be a commitment phobe. Some of you may be very, very afraid of deepening a relationship. And October has you going inside of yourself to see if you really want to deepen your relationship with this person. If you really want something solid and dependable long term. If you want a marriage, because we have the Hierophant and the Four of Wands here. And that usually denotes marriage. But with the 10 of Wands in between, that shows me that you're thinking of this as a burden. So why do you think of marriage as a burden? Not all relationships are the same. Not all relationships are burdensome. And I kind of feel like you're excited by this relationship. You love this relationship. It's very solid. It's very dependable. They might be a little bit bossy, but you really do enjoy being with them. You do see yourself with them long term. So you're kind of having to go inside of yourself and ask yourself the questions about, do I want to jump in and out of this relationship? Do I want this thing to be steady and dependable? Do I want to have a long-term relationship with this person? Is it worth constantly butting heads and compromising with another human being? Well, the answer here is yes. 10 of Pentacles, yes. The answer here is there are infinite possibilities to these questions that you're asking. What you need to do is let go of your fear and do the work necessary. Go searching to find out, what is it that makes you view this as something that is burdensome. It's also possible that there is somebody that you're really interested in, but you had a past relationship that was very burdensome. And you do want to start a relationship with this person, but you're kind of worried, so you're hot and cold with them. But you need to look inside of yourself, because you don't want to lose this person because of something that happened to you in the past. So this has you saying this is an unnecessary fear. Maybe take the time out to look into if this is something that you want. You have infinite possibilities here. And you will be fighting the fight that makes you happy. Because the 10 of Pentacles, I mean, this is, like I said, the happy family card, having everything you need. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy, guys. And you will be using it to your fullest extent. So make sure, you realize that. Also, it is possible some of you are getting divorced with this Hierophant and the Four of Wands with the 10 of Wands in between. It could be a divorce because it's a burdensome marriage. And the 10 of Wands is one that it's a burden you're letting go of. But there are other things that you're excited about that you're going to be studying, or other people that you're excited about that you're going to be bringing into your life. So be careful that you don't carry any unnecessary fear, and realize how magical you are and how much possibility you have in your life. All right. And that is what I have for you, my beautiful Tarot of Haunted House and superb Druzy Leos. thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my readings. And if you like it, hit the like button, please, and subscribe and all that good stuff, because I love seeing you guys here. Bye, guys. I'm just gonna stick that up there. I'm going to do a couple shuffles before I move on to the next deck. So if you're just watching straight through, I hope life is treating you well, and I hope that you are having a good day, a good time. And here, let's show that to anybody who fortune meets opportunity, Black Cat. So pay attention. There is going to be an opportune moment that you are going to be able to seize upon to get joy. Okay? Some of you, I don't know who needed that message. There it is, tucked in between the cards. Someone surely will see it. And I want you to know you're pretty freaking amazing. All right, so that's all well and shuffled. Let us start with pile number 2. I'm so sorry for knocking the camera on my lovely pile number 2. You chose the Pyrite, my lovely Leos, and the Ghost Tarot by Davide Corsi. All right, let's get started here. I hope things have been well with you, Leos. I hope life has been treating you kind. I hope that Halloween brings you some measure of fun, or at least some really good candy. And I hope that you all find a little bit of joy in every day, because you guys deserve it, because you help others find joy in every day. So I want to thank you for that, Leo. I'm going to go one more, and then we're going to get started with the hand. All right. I hope August and September have treated you well, and I hope, oh my, we have the Sun card here. Your card as well. This is a card of happiness, a card of hope. This is really good, guys. I love it. What a great way to start off your reading. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. You might have been drawn to pile number 1. We do have an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who is solid, dependable, stable. They have the finances that they need. They are able to kind of make income wherever they are. They can talk with animals, or not talk with animals, but they understand animals. They know how to deal with them. They know how to deal with plants real well. And they're just solid and stable. We have the Star card, a card of Aquarius, an air sign. You have the Sun and the Star. Where's the Moon? Just kidding. So there are happy times ahead. You may be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aquarius. But whatever is going on, there is happiness coming your way. Maybe you weren't feeling happy in September, or you've been a little bit worried. This is feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling almost victimized in a way. So it could be that you're feeling better after something bad has happened. Yeah, you're grieving here with the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is a card of saying goodbye to something. It's a card of mourning. So it's almost like October starts out with a lot of good things happening. You're kind of a superstar. Things are going your way. You have hope. You have happiness. You have solid and dependable. And then something happens that has you feeling stuck. But I feel like you're immediately saying goodbye to whatever that is. And you're taking time out to rest and recuperate. So this could be getting sick. This could be having an injury. All right. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. This is a card of hard work. Doing what you need to in order to survive. Working your butt off. Nice job, guys, for hard work. I'm sorry. It's the Moon. The Moon card. So you have the Sun, the Star, and the Moon. I'm just going to pull these puppies out because you, wow, this is pretty amazing, guys. Look at this. The sun, the star, and the moon all here, all came out to play, all for you, lovely Leos. So, you need to trust your instincts. You need to trust and depend upon your own instincts. Let's see what we have here. Well, the center of your reading is this feeling trapped, feeling stuck. So there may be a relationship, a job, something in your life that has been like holding you back, or you feel like it's been holding you back. It's been hurting you. It's been at one point in time, it was all fun and games. It was working for you. Things were good. But, you've kind of found yourself asking for help more and more often. Your prayers have been heard. You may be feeling stuck, but there's something you need to say goodbye to. There's something you need to grieve. There's something you need to let go so that you can rest. And when you get that rest, trust your intuition. You're going to be moving forward, but there is a lot of hard work to do. For most of you, I feel like this hard work is internal. Like there is a lot that you're going to have to go through. Some of you are going to be going through one of those dark night of the soul journeys. Make sure that you find some meditations here on YouTube or something that can help you, because Dark Night of the Soul is a very difficult journey to go through. It usually does come at a time where you're feeling stuck and you're unsure of yourself, you're unsure of your place in the world, you're unsure of where to go, what to do, and how to get there. And it has you saying goodbye to conventional beliefs about yourself, about what you can and cannot do, both from society, from your family, beliefs you may have even imposed upon yourself. You're saying goodbye to all of that. You're it's almost like a butterfly, like the caterpillar's turning into a butterfly. So you're forming yourself a chrysalis, and you're taking time out to really connect with yourself in a way that you may never have before. And it is a lot of work, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of reward for you. So let's go ahead and pull a couple oracle cards and find out what that reward is. Because we do have a lot of happiness, hope, excitement. Happiness and hope. We have a lot of solid and stable. We have so much good, and then comes along this Eight of Swords. This could also be, things are going good in your life, and then like automatically maybe you're having a panic attack, or maybe some worries are coming up for you. It's possible that when I see something like this, it's possible someone you love passes away, or is very ill, and you need to take time out to take care of them. You're going to want to trust your gut in this situation. Talk to the people in your life and do the work on yourself and in your relationships to make sure you're happy. We have authenticity here that flipped over, and visibility. Some of you may have been this stuck thing, maybe like you're doing the work, you're happy, you're excited, you're saying hi to everybody at work, everybody knows who you are, you're putting in all the work, all the effort, all the time and energy, and doing everything that's supposed to be doing, but you feel like you're invisible. No one's there's been no raises, there's been no promotions, they just keep kind of giving you more work, and you feel stuck, you feel trapped, you feel unappreciated and unhappy. So this could be you saying goodbye and finding a new job. If you are, there's going to be a period of time where you do not have a job. We have the Apple talking about risk and reward. Well, leaving a job without a job is definitely a risk. It's very possible if you are feeling trapped at work, you may want to go looking for another job. We have eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. So for some of you guys, this is someone you love passing on, and you're taking some time out to look at your life, where you're at, what the relationship was, and just mourning and going through the grief cycle. Forgiveness, reducing burden. This could be someone you love passing away, and you taking the time to, bring up the relationship, the pains, where they hurt you, where you hurt them, And the cards are here telling you, you know, every relationship is risk and reward. Every relationship has moments where a person feels invisible. Every relationship has moments where something bad happens. If they've passed on and you've not been able to, you know, apologize for past problems or get them to apologize to you for past problems, it's time to forgive. Forgive them, forgive yourself, and forgive yourself for them, because they've passed on. No doubt they forgive you. So if you've done something to them, I'm sure they forgive you. If they've done something to you, the forgiveness is not for them. The forgiveness is for you in that case. You're forgiving them so you can say goodbye to it, so you can let it go, so you can get it out of your life, so it does not have you feeling stuck, so it does not have you feeling invisible, so it does not have you feeling like you're doing all the work. So, some of you are letting go of someone, but it was a good relationship and you're just remembering it and you're taking the time out to grieve properly. Some of you may want to reach out to a grief counselor to help, because it can be difficult to move on, and they can help you work through it. Be honest with yourself and the people in your life, what you need, what you can do, and know that love is love is love, and you're loved. Whether they were able to tell you that or not, you are loved. So, that is what I have for you, lovelies. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. And I just want to show this again. You have the sun, the moon, and the star. So, you know, you are capable of having everything you want. Just take the time. Let go of this. This could even be you letting go of beliefs about yourself that are limiting you. This could be you saying, no, you know, I got to this point, I can't get any higher. This could be you going, no, I can get higher. I can do more. I can be, you know, a manager, owner, whatever. And you got to kind of weigh the risk and reward here. If it's something that you love, if it's something that you're passionate about, if it's something that if you died tomorrow, you'd be depressed that you didn't ever do or get to finish, then maybe that's a sign that you need to do it. You are not invisible. People will see you. And, you know, reduce this burden on yourself. This forgiveness might be you forgiving yourself for things you said and did in the past, or even just forgiving yourself for something silly or stupid you feel you said or did. Because you've got a good intuition. With the moon here, it's telling you to trust your intuition. And that was your outcome card. So trust your gut on this situation. And I think you're going to be okay. My beautiful Pyrite Leos. And again, we used the Ghost Tarot by Davide Corsi and the Halloween Oracle by Stacy DeMarco and Jimmy Manton. Bye, guys. Okay. Before I pull you guys out, let me go ahead and shuffle this again. For those of you watching through, I hope you don't mind. If you do mind, I apologize. But since I'm using these cards, I want to make sure they're good and well shuffled before I start. That way when I go to shuffle them, they're actually really well shuffled. So I hope things get better for all of us, and that none of us has any more strife. Let's let Easy Street come on in for all of my lovely Leos. Alright. Lovely Leo, pile number 3, my beautiful Goldstone Leos. My lovely Edgar Allan Poe Tarot folk. Let us see what October of 2020 is bringing in your way. Before I keep going, this is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot by Rose White Wright and Eugene Smith. Sorry, Rose, Wright, and Eugene Smith. And I gotta be honest, I'm a little underwhelmed. It's a good deck. I love the artwork, I love the illustrations, but it doesn't exactly fit what I was expecting for a Poe deck. And I do like it. It's just definitely Tarot of Haunted House is probably my favorite. One more, and then we will go to the we'll go to the we'll go to the Goldstone. Sorry, Jamie. All right, so I hope August and September have been treating you guys really well. I hope that you have had everything that you need to have and that you have not been lacking in any way, shape, or form. I just want to thank you, Leos, for all the good you do in this world. It is my Leo friends that keep me smiling time after time. We have the Seven of Wands here. And this is a card of feeling a little bit defensive, of be careful of what's going on, of the people in your life, of what's happening around you. So October has a moment where you're going to have to kind of be aware and be wary. We have the Magician here saying that you are manifesting something into your life. That might be why you need to be wary. Be careful of what you're manifesting. There is something coming your way. What is coming their way? What is coming for my lovely Leos in October? This is such an interesting reading so far. But then again, you Leos are interesting. Let's see. We have the King of Swords. The King of Swords says you're going to either have to get in touch with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you're going to have to really use your intellect this month. Interesting. So there's something you're defensive about, something you're manifesting. You're going to have to be honest, use your intellect, because the Two of Pentacles says you're going to be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. There's something you're going to be trying to balance, trying to juggle, maybe to make other people happy. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Underneath the deck, your energy for the month of October is the Ace of Wands, an exciting new beginning. And we love hearing that. Put that right there. And let's see what we got. We got the Queen of Pentacles. You know, she's come up in all three readings. So you guys are dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or you're feeling very solid and financially stable. We have the Knight of Wands, which is something that is very interesting, something you're passionate about, something you're excited by. A fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is someone who kind of hops in and out of your life, perhaps. We have the Four of Pentacles telling you to be careful with your money. Either it's time to create a budget, or if you have quite a bit of money, maybe it's time to start giving back to those less fortunate. We have the Two of Cups. This speaks of the perfect thing, the perfect person coming in for you, the perfect job, the perfect car, the perfect house, what have you. The Five of Swords talks about victory, but at what cost? So the perfect thing is coming in for you, but you may not be ready for it. Or it may cost you something. With the Ace of Swords, we have another new beginning here. Didn't you have the Ace of Wands? Yes, at the bottom. So there is a new way of looking at things, a new epiphany that is about to strike you. We have the Page of Cups. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is someone that has been kind of keeping an eye on you, maybe gossiping about you, not necessarily in a bad way with the Two of Cups over here. You have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is someone who, again, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who is learning something new. In this one, this is the Alchemist. He had the gold bug turning lead into gold. And so it's almost like, for some of you, there's someone you've been watching from afar. You kind of think they're the perfect person for you, and you're kind of learning a little bit more about them. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the Happy Family card. Your outcome card is success. It is having everything you need financially. Again, usually seen as the happy family card. This is having an abundance of everything. So let me take a look as a whole and see what we have. There is something that you are feeling a little bit guarded about in the beginning of October, but this is something that you've been manifesting, and you kind of, I feel like you're realizing that. It's a little bit overwhelming. Again, you may be dealing with an earth sign, or this may have to relate to finances or work. Perhaps you had a project that was in and out of your life, a client that was in and out of your life, or a boss that is in and out all the time. This has you kind of looking at all of that and seeing what is most viable for you. Do you not like this boss? Is this boss like literally trashing stuff all over the place? Then maybe it's time to look at what you can do to find the perfect job for you. And this victory at what cost could be maybe you do find another job that's perfect for you, but your former boss starts trashing you to people. So you have a new way of looking at things in regards to this gossip. Your new boss maybe sticks up for you or says something, or you just prove yourself to be valuable. You prove to yourself to be learning, and it's financially good for you. If you're looking for a job, be very careful in the interview not to come off as defensive. Be very honest with them, and show them how stable you can be. Even if you have moments where you're not so stable, even if you have moments where you may be hot and cold on something, put your all into it. Even if it's boring, even if you hate it, put your all into it. And you'll find the thing for you is going to come along. So it's a victory at what cost? Yeah, it's a victory, but you had to work hard for it. You had to do something you didn't really want to do, but all the same, it made you see something differently. You're learning about something right now. Could be your emotions, could be about somebody else's emotions. There could be somebody, an earth sign, that has feelings for you, and you're kind of learning that, you're seeing that, and you're trying to figure out what to do with that. But I see you at the end here in happiness. There's a lot of people here. We have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Magician is Gemini and Virgo, so that's, again, earth sign and air sign. There's a lot of earth and air in this reading, and just a little bit of fire. Be careful not to be too defensive. You've created a situation in which your intellect, it may be overwhelming to somebody, or you may be slightly overwhelmed in some way, shape, or form in regards to something at work. You're maybe not passionate about what you're doing, and you're trying to figure out a way to get back there. The cards are just saying, take a look at everything. Find something you can be passionate about. Find something that is your ideal. And it may not be easy, but it will be a victory. It will be worth it in the end, because it will give you a different way to look at the situation, a new epiphany on the situation that will allow you to learn more about it and get through it in a way that is emotionally satisfying to you and allows you to be happy. So let's go ahead and pull a couple oracle cards and see what the Halloween oracle... In case someone needs the message, here we go. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. And werewolf, exploring wildness. I don't know why, but sometimes this card feels like what I like to call my lupus card. Because, you know, wolves are known as Canis lupus. And there are some forms of lupus where you cannot go outside, or you will burst into blisters. Especially on some of the medications for lupus. So just kind of what that card reminds me of. give me some advice for my lovely Leos for October. We have Ghost Regret. This speaks of being careful not to dwell on past regret. Don't become a ghost of yourself because you're so obsessed with something that you regret or you lost out on. Because when you do that, you're not living life. We have risk and reward. This came out for the last group as well. There is something, sometimes you have to put a little bit of risk to get some reward. And I see that with the feeling overwhelmed here, with the Four of Pentacles. You're figuring stuff out and where to go and what to do. You're not happy necessarily with where you're at. You're feeling defensive. Oh, all right. We have Winter, the sacredness of pausing. And the Black Cat, fortune meets opportunity. And then under Cauldron, synergy and healing. So there is something that you're living with the regret of. And I feel like in October you're going to have the chance to take some time out and see if it's something you truly regret or if it's something you just thought you would regret and now you realize it was meant to happen so that, you know, fortune meets opportunity. Something is coming in for you. Something much better than what you lost is coming in for some of you. And you're going to start healing. Some of you may have an abundance of dates and you're trying to sort of narrow it down. And you're not sure. There may be a couple people that you're sort of, like with the Two of Pentacles here, there may be a couple people you're sort of torn between. You're kind of not sure. Again, we have air sign, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And then we have an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have water here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So there may be a couple people that you're torn between, but you're kind of taking some time out to really look at it all. Who, if you put work into, if you put your energy into, if you put your passion into, is going to return it, and who is just going to take it and run with it. You're kind of taking time out to look at that, to look at your life, to see where you are and where you want to go. Some of you are definitely going through a time of healing. You've had people maybe gossiping about you with the Page of Cups here. And you're just trying to focus on your own life. And you're going to be able to do that. You do have healing and synergy coming in. So I just want to, these are the most important messages I feel for this reading. The sacredness of pausing and fortune meets opportunity. Some of you need to take some time out to really look at things so that you don't have any regrets. There is a risk and reward situation. There may be something that is perfect for you, but it's going to require a sacrifice of some kind. And you need to be willing to do that sacrifice. And I'm not saying like, you know, go buy a chicken and sacrifice it. Unless that's your religion, then do you. But I'm saying that there's a sacrifice on your part that's going to need to be made. Again, this could be coming up with a budget of some kind. This could be coming up with a way of dealing with someone that you're kind of, you know, maybe even regret dealing with. Someone that's kind of bullheaded and difficult. But I see synergy and healing here and a passionate new opportunity. So I feel like October may have some challenges for you, but if you use your wit and you kind of are able to take a step back and look at things from a larger perspective, you're going to find the exact answer you're looking for here. And you might have some fun doing it. So that is what I have for you, my gorgeous Goldstone crew. Again, we used the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot by Rose Wright and Eugene Smith, and the Halloween Oracle by Stacy DeMarco and Jimmy Manton. I hope you guys have a wonderful October, and I want to thank you for all the amazing things that you guys bring into this world. You Leos are wonderful. And on the days where I am at my worst, you guys can always make the sun shine when I feel like there won't be any. So thank you for that. Thank you for making this world better. I love you, Leos. Bye.